Hello, everybody. Brent Richter here at the CPTC complex in Beausejour, Manitoba for the opening weekend. It's ice oval season. We're pretty excited to be here. And as part of the fan experience this year, we want to be sure that you get to know some of the drivers and the racers that are out here on the track. They're competing. We're enjoying the sport as spectators, but it's good to know who's there. So today I'm very happy to welcome the fan favorite from the poll that we did on the website, Mr. Danick Lambert. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
I'm fantastic. I'm happy to be here. You as well?
Oh yeah, same for me. We can't complain when you're at the racetrack.
That's right. It's happy time of the year.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's been a long off season.
Yeah, really long off season. We had a lot of work to do on the sled, so we worked hard all summer, and we're getting ready to practice today.
Good for you. Hey, you did some work on the trailer too, you were telling me ahead of time.
Yeah, we had to change the axle, paint the trailer, a bunch of inside work, so it's going to be better this year.
Yeah, people I don't think necessarily understand how much of a commitment it is to this sport year-round. They seem to think sometimes you just show up a week before the race and spend 8 or 10 weekends in the winter running around in circles and then go home and put everything away. It's not really the case, is it?
No, it's not. You got to keep training all year long, maybe a little bit easier in the summer, but still you got to keep training if you don't want to be too out of shape when it's time to get ready for real. You got to disassemble all the sled, get all the part fixed and get ready, so it's an all year long kind of job.
Sure is. Rumor has it that you are not running F500 here this weekend. Is that true?
Yeah, I decided to keep my focus on Champ because we're getting closer to the top spot, and you know it's tougher to drive two different sleds during a weekend. You kind of get mixed between your setup and mentally it's kind of hard. So I decided to let the F5 at home for this weekend and see how it goes, and we might take it later on in this season.
Tell me about the differences between the F500 and the Champ sled.
The easiest way to explain it, an F5 is not made to go left. You can go right with it because it's a trail sled, right, that we convert to ice oval. And a Champ sled is made to go left, so you can always trust your Champ, but you can never trust your F5. That's the big difference.
That's a great way to put it. Not a lot of the racers in the ice oval series have nicknames. You're already grinning because you seem to be a magnet for them. Tell me about the Hollywood nickname.
It came around maybe like 7 years ago when I started racing for Paul Whitterill. They were filming a TV show and I was part of it. So I had camera all around and they were in the trailer all weekend. So the team were like, wow, we feel like we're in Hollywood. And the day after they stick a duct tape, wrote Hollywood on it, and it stayed.
And how do you like that name?
I used to hate it, but now I kind of like it. You know, it almost fit me well, I think.
Kind of follows you around, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah. So you're going to commit your time to the Champ class this year. The Champ class isn't easy. You know it, I know it. We've been around the sport a long time to see it. Committing to just that class, what are your expectations now?
For sure, we're going to chase the win all season long. We never had a USSA win. We won a couple final in Champ, but never a USSA one, so that's the big goal. We know the field's going to be strong this year, probably stronger than last year, but I have faith that the boys did some really good work on the sled. I trained my ass off all summer, and I think we're ready. Good
deal. Do you feel like the top of the class is stretching away from you, or do you feel like the bottom's coming up and catching up, and that's what's bringing the field closer together?
Yeah, I think that the bottom's coming up. I don't think that the front runner are going away. I think I'm still there with them, but I think that the field is like overall just better.
Awesome. How'd you bring in your helmet today? Tell us a little bit about your helmet, what you like in it, what kind of brand it is, and
yeah, I bought that helmet like 2 years ago. It's Bell full carbon. I think it's Moto 9 Flex. I love it. You know, it's super light. It's probably the best helmet I had. I had a couple crashed in it, never had a concussion, so I have nothing to say against it. It's just the perfect helmet for me, I think.
When you put your helmet on, do you feel like a little bit of insulation from the public, from people, like you're kind of in your own world in that once you put the helmet on, you kind of just create this own space yourself, you can get into race mode, is that?
Yeah, not the second I put my helmet on. For me, I just stay the same till the guy in the pit lane asks us to go on the track. The second I hit the track, it's the moment I get zoned in, and you're kind of not the same person almost. You don't think the same, you don't think of the same stuff. It's just another world completely.
Can you describe that at all?
I couldn't. I just can't explain it. It's just like you put blinders on a horse.
Yep.
That's the right word, yeah?
Yep.
So you just focus on what you got to do. For no reason, you just can't think of anything else. Like even if you would try to think about what you're going to do tonight, it just won't happen. It's just your head is racing 100% and you don't think about anything else.
When does that turn off?
The second the checkered flag drop.
Really? That quick?
Yeah, that quick. Like let's say it's not what you think about, but if you're cold, you won't feel it. The second you cross the line, you're cold as hell. So it's the same with the mantle. You don't think, and the second you cross the line, you start thinking about the next race and about what went wrong. And
sure.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely. Takes a lot of people to get you to the racetrack. A lot of sponsors, a lot of friends, a lot of family. Who do you want to thank for your race season this year?
Yeah, the most important I want to thank is my team. Paul Whitrail decided to make me his first driver of Champ a couple years ago, and we got a big team. Davis working all year long. He's my good buddy now, and without him we couldn't race. And the rest of the team, you know, Mike, Chuck, Dan, they are the most important in that team. Obviously Paul, the owner of the team, and I got a bunch of sponsors that I would love to thank.
Sure.
So there's a couple in French, so sorry if it's not totally clear for you guys. But we got A+ Race Go, Spark Energy Drink. It's the new sponsor we have this year for caffeine. You know, we got to run under the light, so it's super nice when you're getting a little tired.
Absolutely.
Dofralex, Construction GDM, BCI, Papi, which is the brand I'm wearing right now. If you want to look like a Hollywood, you just got to wear Papi. Remec, CNC Tracy, Les Instincteurs Galants, Mécanique NP, et Massothérapie SD.
Yeah, okay. I missed those last ones.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Your first round of Champ, you've got some stiff competition. You've probably looked already, right?
Yeah, I know.
You're going to run up against Matt Gady, Justin Peterson, a couple of the big guys.
Yep.
So you're going to test your stuff right off the bat.
Yeah, it stressed me a little bit to start off right off the bat, like you said, against the big guy, but it's the best way to know if you're in the game or not, because you know that these guys, even if it's the first race of the season, they're going to be right on the dot. So it's the best way to know if you got to do something crazy in the trailer for the next round or if you're in the mix.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to wrap this up with the FXR Fast 10. So you're going to get 10 rapid-fire questions. Just tell me the answer. Don't have to give me the reason.
Okay,
We'll go from there, okay? You want to pick one? You want me to pick?
You can pick.
You sure?
Yes.
All right, you're doing relationships. Blonde or brunette?
Blonde.
Boxers or briefs?
Brief.
Hugs or kisses?
Kisses.
Dimples or freckles?
Freckles.
Prefer leggings or jeans?
Jeans.
Tattoos or piercings?
Tattoos.
Which is worse, bad breath or body odor?
Bad breath.
Do you prefer brains or beauty?
Beauty.
Night owl or an early riser?
Night owl.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup or Snickers?
Peanut butter cup.
Yeah, absolutely, all day long. Best of luck.
Thank you very
All right,
much.
have a great weekend, safe weekend. That's Danick Patrick, driver of the number 3 Skidoo.